So, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to another scene for Darkness in Dublin, the Mage venue. Kevin, today, this fine morning, has found himself in a predicament. Kevin is walking down the street, down the sidewalk, with this wonderful woman at his side, an arm hooked around his shoulders, whether he likes it or not. And this all started with the beautiful, beautiful line of, "Hey, you want breakfast? I want breakfast. Let's go get breakfast." Because for some reason, Morgan has decided that his personal space is not a thing anymore now. Probably because she's seen him naked. Definitely because she's seen him naked. This is what you get for doing the tango with one of Team Pagan. Their package deal. And it's funnier this way. So off the two strut, down the sidewalk. She'll actually eventually let him go. But we'll start with them looking for a likely place at which she can hunt down this elusive breakfast.
Well, why are you touching me?
Should I not?
I don't know.
She turns a side glance at him. She has, at least, thankfully, put him on the good side. But he actually gets a glance from the good eye. We've been through so much together already. I feel like we're the best of friends. Sage nod.
Morgan, I barely know you.
I know. But I
And
mean,
there's
think
like,
of it. We've had such uproarious good times in Agrabah nights. I came to your work. You fucked my cabal mate. We're practically best friends already. Grinning.
there's just another long silence.
I mean, she seems to be in perfectly high spirits. Can't figure out why you're making it so weird.
Uh, the that was a series of words you just said.
Mm-hmm.
You seem chipper.
Why wouldn't I be? We're about to have breakfast.
It's like 5 a.m.
Well, yeah, but I ran out of Cheetos.
So you went out to get Cheetos at 5 in the morning.
Well, I went out to get breakfast. I will probably also pick up Cheetos, yes. Maybe some Skittles. I do like Skittles. And we're running a little popcorn again.
When do you
Oh,
sleep?
Callie's low on popcorn. Oh, I did sleep.
Huh. Okay.
I had an early night. Grin.
That's it's good to know. I think. You confuse me.
Besides, I wanted to bring Callie back for some breakfast. Reaches up and pats him on the cheek.
And you're still touching me.
Do you not like being touched?
It is not a thing that happens often.
There's like the slow inward turn of the lips. You can tell she's trying so hard. Trying to keep the internal monologue an internal monologue. She looks like she might slowly reach fucking. Oh, shit. Nope, it's gone. She looks like she's on the verge of literally exploding. She just.
What?
Nothing.
I'm going to leave that one alone. Did you know where we were going? So we've just been walking now.
And almost like that, the pair appear in front of a magical place, a simple place aligned with the red carpet and, of course, the yellow arches of gold. McDonald's.
You know, academically, I should have figured that sooner or later I was going to come across a McDonald's. But
Are
it's
you
been a while.
surprised?
No, I'm not.
I feel one should never be surprised by McDonald's.
Honestly, I'm more surprised that I haven't run into one until today.
Middle of the Serengeti? McDonald's. Deep in the Amazon jungle? McDonald's. Pretty sure they're everywhere. And she'll go ahead and head for the door, pulling it open, and after she's taken a step in, holding it open for Kevin to snag.
Yeah,
Because look it's open 24/7.
He just goes for it. Walks in.
As you enter magical land, the beautiful place that is known as McDonald's, you walk up to where the clerk is, of course, do your order, the classic order, whatever you order, whatever it is. Out the corner of your eye, Kevin, you see, sat in the corner, much like this expression in the picture, hands steepled, the man in his domain, the king in his palace. Kind of a smirk appears on his face. Of course he recognizes you. And how can you not recognize the woman dressed as Leonardo DiCaprio, the Revenant, waiting for that bear just to come out and maul the shit out of her? There, with a half-eaten double sausage and egg McMuffin in front of him, he nods.
So, in true chaotic neutral fashion, Kevin has ordered sausage and egg. Sausage and egg. It's important, the distinction of the egg. McGriddles. So there's some internalized syrup type issues that are going on here. So along with these two, maybe even three horrific concoctions, he said yes to the hash browns, not understanding that he said yes to the hash browns like 3 times. So there are now 3 hash browns, 3 McGriddles, the classic, and I do mean classic, dangerously hot coffee. And I do mean genuinely dangerously hot coffee. And an orange juice. The orange juice is notably less dangerous. For some odd reason, there's straws provided for both.
Kevin has the opportunity to make the first strides towards wherever he plans to sit, because Morgan is going to be propped against this counter for a hot second, sipping her own coffee, because her own order was far, far larger.
That's okay. This is only really part 1 of the Kevin order. The rest will be coming with Morgan's food. Morgan's being a stand-up friend, because everyone's friends here now. bringing it over with the rest. Together, they've achieved something that can be difficult at McDonald's, which is to order well over $30 of food for a single solitary person. The staff don't look particularly happy with them, but they also don't look particularly mad or particularly sad or particularly anything. The staff exists in their own state of zen. But as it stands, Kevin just goes and sits across from Modus, the only person other than Morgan in this entire building that he knows.
And albeit the only person in this entire building other than the staff. But as you take a seat at his table, there's a smirk. Well, Kevin, my man.
Hey.
I was not expecting you to be walking up in here.
Wasn't expecting to be here.
Kind of nods. How's it going, huh?
Kevin kind of looks around, affirming to himself the fact that they pretty much got this McDonald's themselves. Streets are pretty hostile right now.
Shit. I could have told you that.
Things are gonna get real loud real soon.
Really?
Sooner or later, somebody's gonna break the standoff down at the church.
Oh, is this whole that shit with the monk or some fuck?
Yeah.
Look, as far as I'm concerned, that ain't none of my business. I ain't getting fucking involved in that shit. I got set on fire. Fuck no.
What? Who set you on fire?
I don't fucking know. Some creepy fucking gargoyle piece of shit.
Good to know.
I mean that shit hurt. Talking 3rd-degree burns. 3rd-degree burns, Kevin. All up my arms.
You okay now?
Kind of hold his arms out like, yep, nothing. No scars, nothing. I don't even fucking know.
Well, whoever it was did a decent job.
Look, Kevin, can I be honest with you right now?
Sure.
Since I respect you, I don't know what the fuck is going on anymore.
Well, that's a pretty natural state. Look, there are plenty of things that happen in this line of work that not even I can explain. Eventually, you just learn to kind of roll with it.
You know what? I can roll with it. I can roll with this. Because weird shit, I mean, I see weird shit every day. I grew up on the fucking streets. You see weird shit every goddamn day. But man, ever since this, that fucking night, I saw that bitch trying to eat my face. Feels like something looking down my shoulder. Now, I ain't paranoid. Oh, no. Modus ain't fucking paranoid. Something just don't feel right.
Yeah. Look, as far as staying uninvolved, that's all you. You're not really with anybody as far as I know, so shouldn't be an issue.
Staying uninvolved is a thing. Yeah. I don't plan on getting involved with this freaky fucking blind man because I don't know what the fuck's going on with that. I'll tell you what, I know I saw what I saw. And this fucking drug game, man. I've been playing the drug game for years. It is fucked up in this town.
Oh, he's dead. Morgan proceeds to plop down in the chair alongside Kevin.
Who's dead?
Oh, the blind guy.
Well, shit.
Remember how he said he was going to the church to negotiate the release of the hostages?
Well, I guess they didn't want to fucking release.
They didn't want to negotiate either.
He was one of mine.
Well, I'm sorry for your loss, but kind of shrugs.
Happens to all of us sooner or later, but was regrettable.
Morgan has sat herself down and sat down a tray. 2 trays. There's a disgusting volume of food between these 2 trays. She is already halfway through a hash brown upon sitting down, in fact.
Modus just kind of eyes up the tray, and then the second one, and just kind of looks down at the. He's had 1 double sausage egg with muffin, with some coffee. That's it. It's like, oh, damn.
A lot of the things that I do and a lot of things that she does are pretty taxing on the body.
I mean, look, I ain't gonna look. Y'all look in great shape. I ain't gonna fucking question it.
But yeah, either way, my people, her people, and at this point, a lot of other people are pretty fully committed.
So fully committed to what exactly? Because I've been hearing floating rumors, bits of gossip, and things like that, and everybody's kind of doing a bit of something, but nobody's told me what the fuck this something is.
It's war, Modus.
Well, I know what fucking war is.
Morgan will lean herself forward so that she can keep her voice fairly low. Because after all, this is still a place that sleepers can come and go. So between nibbling on this hash brown, starting to unwrap the first sandwich, she doesn't even seem to care what it is. There's an array on these trays. She'll gesture with the hash brown. So, do you understand the idea that there are groups of us who follow different teachings?
Kind of nod. Yeah, I get that shit.
All right, and you've got the group that's the Holy Mary Mother of Jesus group, right?
Is that all that heaven shit we saw?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That guy we went up there to find? One of them.
Uh-huh.
So, that group. Say a decent chunk of them decided, well, you know, we may all worship God, but this half of our organization, they don't recognize the sweet Lord Jesus Christ. And you know, the only way to solve that is to murder the fuck out of half of our own people.
Oh, yeah. Look, see, all I'm going to say is this shit gets real complicated when religion gets involved.
Isn't it just? So, they start killing their own people, slaughtering their Jewish members, slaughtering their Muslim members, slaughtering their own people. And we all know what happens when you start a crusade. When you run out of people in your own group, you just keep going, looking for more heretics to burn at the stake. At which point she picks up a finger, pokes her own nose. So, we'll say I got a little invested. Now, that group, these crusader types, they decided to make a big announcement about how the choristers were becoming the canticles of lamentation and splitting off from the traditions, doing their own thing. Turns out, it is in fact a splinter group, and there are still choristers remaining who say no, this isn't the decision of the whole. Now, these lamenters have holed up in that cathedral. And she gestures off in the appropriate direction. And they've taken hostages. And they're continuing to kill their own and torture them and who knows what else. That man we met was meant to go in there and negotiate the release of the hostages because the traditions, they're feeling some kind of way about what's going down. Turns out instead of negotiating, they killed him, took that cute little food bowl of his and nailed it to their front door. One hell of a fucking statement, don't you think?
Huh. One hell of a fucking statement.
So the reason I ended up taking you to fucking almost heaven, and I'm sorry about that, by the way. I meant for him to take me. I didn't mean for him to drag everyone else up there. Was to find the old leader of the choristers in this city and slap some sense into him and bring his stupid ass back down here to rally his people. Because they're broken up, they're chased around, they're missing family members. They need a figurehead. And so we've got that now.
So how's that working now?
I'll let you know when I see a damn change. I don't know when he's back. I don't know how much he's done. He's circulating among his own people, and they're not my people. But he's meant to be getting them together. I've got at least one person looking into that cathedral, getting me a head count, finding out how many lamenters are in there, finding out how many hostages they have. I've got an agreement among the tradition heads from the other people in this city that we're going to make a fucking run of it. Because, well, isn't that the decision the traditions have made? So we're going to end up making a raid on the goddamn place. And his boss, she jerks a thumb towards Kevin and me and mine. We're going to slam down the front door. We're going to murder the fuck out of them. Another group going to come in the back, grab the hostages, get them to triage, get them out. That's the fucking plan. Murder the Crusaders before they finish killing their own people and start reaching out and grabbing other people.
Well, don't that sound all nice and dandy?
Doesn't it just? I don't mean a literal breach through the front door. Or at least, I don't think I do. I suppose it depends on what we get back as far as the blueprints for the place.
Aight.
But that's the big one. And besides that, there's the fact that somebody is the Antichrist's baby mama. Or baby mama in progress. But that can wait till after the siege.
I'm sorry. You said Antichrist baby mama.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's pretty fucking something.
Oh, it's pretty fucking something. I don't even prescribe to this fucking pantheon. And yet here I am, walking around, watching angels clash, dealing with the Antichrist's baby mama. The only one with the sense to give her a goddamn stink eye. Do you know what an infernalist is? Her head kind of cants.
Of course I fucking don't.
She proceeds to finally lean back, give Kevin a pat on the shoulder, which is the proverbial tap out, and start properly eating. Because she's been nibbling a bit here and there, but she hasn't had munchies all morning. And no, she needs a chance to finally put something in her body.
Short version is people who get involved with some dark shit. Not allowed. Bad things happen. Nothing good ever comes of it.
Oh, that's pretty fucking simple.
Most cases punishable by death.
Oh, damn, just don't put your hand in the fucking cookie jar. Simple as that.
Pretty much.
Alright.
Morgan kind of abruptly picks up her coffee, swigs it a bit to clear her mouth, leans in and goes, "She made a literal Faustian deal with fucking Faust. A literal fucking Faustian deal."
Again, girl, you're speaking words and it's going way over my fucking head.
She almost looks pained.
Somebody made a literal deal with the devil.
You see? Thank you, Kevin. That makes fucking sense.
Either way, it's an issue that'll get handled when it gets handled, but until then, about as under control as it's going to be.
Well, let's just say if whatever this fucking baby mama does and she starts giving birth to the fucking Antichrist and the hellfire starts spilling out that girl's cooch, I'm not staying around to look.
Understandable.
Because there's two things that I don't want to see. Is one, hellfire coming out of a girl's cooch. No. That would scar a man for life. Two, if it's the fucking devil's baby mama. Shit, that ain't gonna be fucking simple. There's gonna be some weird shit coming out of there. Some weird fucking shit.
No, she's the she kind of mimes, the tummy gesture. The baby bump, the one you're doing crosswords with.
You mean her?
She's the one.
I mean, she seemed a bit odd, but man, I'm not talking like kind of fucking devil worship kind of bullshit. I mean, I didn't see no fucking pentagrams.
Yeah. Meanwhile, she dropped off the devil's literal calling card. Handed it to a fucking priest, set him on goddamn fire.
All right, note to self: avoid the fucking. You know what? I'm not. Yeah, nope.
You ain't gotta worry about avoiding her no more. She's not going anywhere.
Why is she locked up in a fucking cathedral too?
She's under custody.
May as fucking well be then. All right. Jesus. She's an alright girl.
You can swear you hear Morgan muttering about time into her coffee.
I mean, she seemed alright. But hey, you know what? Fucking book covers and all that shit. Don't judge a book by its cover. Looks like a pretty sweet girl. Then suddenly you realize that internally it's all the fucking devil shit. Next thing you know, you're reading the fucking Necronomicon.
He gets that little point at, like, you got it.
Well, fuck that.
Well said.
So, there is one thing I do gotta ask. Because I am curious about what you fuckers know. So how involved y'all in the drug game around here?
Don't sell near the docks.
I know. I know that. Somebody like me stays alive for as long as I do. Wants a fucking solo act. Does not do it being stupid. But I mean this new shit that's going around. You heard about that?
Define new shit.
I'm on about this like cult. Is it cult? I heard it's called cult. Like red crystals or some shit. Like meth.
Don't sell that shit.
Well, I figured that shit out.
Look, the last time that I was involved with a situation where people were peddling that, people died. It got ugly.
You got ugly. Uh-huh, yeah. My ass nearly got my head ripped off.
Morgan's got, like, the perpetual eyebrow quirk.
Yeah. Oh no, I've been thinking about this shit. And I've been trying to understand it. So luckily, it so happens that you walked into my glorious golden arches. That shit went on. Well, you know, you said I was all out of sync and some bullshit. Well, that's what happened.
Look, when it comes to the people I work for, they're not fans of that or the type of people it comes from.
I ain't saying that. I just want to know what's going on with it. Because I ain't got shit.
Look,
And if people like me are gonna be falling apart like this shit,
look, as far as I can tell, it's relatively in the same league of all the bad shit that happens when people are making money fast.
Goddamn right.
All I know is that when it comes to my people, we don't tolerate it. We don't even tolerate it near our territory.
I can respect that. All right. So do we know what this shit does or not?
No clue.
All right.
Whatever it is, at least four somebody's thought it was worth dying over.
Well, it was nearly fucking 5. Nearly. But I turned my black ass around and walked the other way.
Hmm.
All right. Sweet.
Where you from, Modus?
Me?
Yeah.
Kind of leans back in the little booth he's in. Thinks for a minute. I mean, I'll give you this for free. You can see he's contemplating whether or not he can essentially just bullshit his way through this. You know, it's the kind of face where like, the good old US of A.
Me too.
Really? Which state?
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island. Shit. Rhode fucking Island. Well, I'll be damned.
Before all this started for me, I was just an office worker out in Providence.
Oh, fucking simple shit or was? Like a lawyer?
No, not nearly. Real easy stuff. Just a lot of paperwork day in, day out.
Fair. I dig it. I dig it. Pencil pushing and all that shit. We gotta put food on the table.
Yeah, that's certainly the way I looked at it.
The way you looked at it. Now, hold on now. Now, the plot fucking thickens. I ain't gonna pry, Kevin. I ain't gonna pry. I respect you more than that, brother, but shit. Must have been something big when you come all the way out of this shithole.
That had more to do with after I'd gotten out of that job. People I fell in with.
Alright.
Short version is I go where I'm sent. This happened to be it.
Oh, fuck me. What's it, like a straight up fucking assignment or some shit? Deployment, even? Fuck. Fuck that.
We'll call it an assignment.
Huh. Oh, shit. I gotta ask. Well, of course, this is a bit personal, so I don't mind if you just gloss over this thing, but I do gotta ask. This whole traditions thing. Did you choose that? This, I want to say, path you walk. Well, they straight up fucking choose you.
They found me. They were the first people to extend a hand. I'm still the one that took it.
Kind of just nods at that. And scratches his beard. Aye. Makes sense.
Look, when it comes to these groups, nobody's gonna force you to be part of them. You have to want to be where you're at.
I know. I caught that the first time. I was just kind of curious. It's how you ended up about it, that's all. That's cool. It's cool. Don't worry about it.
Looking back on it, it's definitely one of those things where people I knew were there, people I liked were there. So naturally, I gave it a try when the opportunity came.
Yeah. Natural gravitation of social society. I get that shit. It's how that shit works. You roll with your brothers.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you do.
I tell you what, you gotta be one ballsy or stupid motherfucker to go fucking the opposite way. I tell you that. And I can tell you that from the fucking hard way. Shit.
There's nothing else waiting for me.
Well, ain't that a load of shit? Huh. All right.
Kevin looks at Morgan, the food vortex.
Morgan, this entire time, has been not quickly, but just steadily eating. She approaches each sandwich as though she has eaten nothing before it. And just calmly, happily munches her way through it. She's gone through not shocking because she's not eating that fast, but still overall kind of a shocking volume of food in the time they've been chatting. Just kind of blinks aside when she's given a look at. What?
I don't know. What?
Girl, you put away food like a garbage fucking compactor.
She shrugs. Never full.
I'm just saying what I fucking see. That's all. I mean, that's a lot of saturated fat. I mean, that is like, damn. I mean, I love McDonald's. Don't get me wrong. I love me some fucking bit of sausage, bit of egg. But that shit, that's one way trip to the diabetes.
I don't get sick. Or at least, she kind of shrugs. The eye kind of rolls in a, well, technically kind of way. I don't stay sick. And she picks up a hand and does the little, the little magic fingers waggle.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that freaky shit. Oh.
Besides, I found a lot of things just don't stick. In my case.
Really? I don't stick?
You ever been drowned and not been able to drown?
No.
I have.
Why ain't that fucking good for you?
No. It's still the same sensation. Water still goes into your lungs. You still feel like you're dying. You just don't.
Depends on your point of view, of course.
Not sure there's much point of view to drowning.
Well, you can either die or you don't, girl. I mean, it's pretty fucking simple.
Oh, no, I definitely didn't die.
Oh, no shit. That's why you study it. Garbage compacting the fuck out of this McDonald's.
She smirks.
Shit.
At this point, it looks like it takes something pretty significant for it to really stick. I don't know why.
All right, I get it. So you're the revenue girl that's like the $1 million man. I ain't gonna fucking question it. Like, have the fucking technology, Jesus. And wiggles his hands like the magic's like cheated, like ooh.
It gets a grin back on her face. In this case, as far as those other questions, I don't think I'm much help. I woke up exactly where I was supposed to be. And I couldn't tell you about before because kind of heaves a shrug. I don't know.
Well, shit. Oh, that's another thing. I do gotta ask.
Hmm?
What the fuck's this freaky smoke monster keep following me? That's just weird as fuck.
Kind of glances over to Kevin.
Wouldn't know unless I was able to take a closer look.
I don't fucking know. It like some weird shit.
Is it with you all the time?
Well, not all the time. Well, he comes and goes and just like, what the fuck? Keeps saying he's like my guardian fucking angel. That punk ass bitch. Who the fuck do you think he is?
Morgan will pick up a hand and wiggle her fingers just kind of to get his eyes to jump over. Just motion to distract the eyeballs. And once Modus does so, we'll kind of point at her one eye. At the risk of sounding really cliche, look into my eye. Did she,
Hold on a minute. Hold the fuck. I've seen enough fucking horror movies to know there's something wicked nasty under there. If you trying this shit, I ain't buying it.
What?
You dig? Dog, you dig, right?
I'm just trying to look.
Are you sure that's wise? Anyone could happen by.
She kind of quirks her brown glances aside. What, just looking?
Girl, this is a holy place. Don't want to fuck this shit up. The golden arches of Ronald McD himself. Huh?
And Kevin just takes another look around. Is like, no, just. Are you gonna have to lift it up?
Oh no, we're not going. No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, good.
One eye will be enough, I think.
Look, you see, he fucking knows something I don't. So that's why, you gotta question the fucking freaky eye patch.
That's why you're only looking at this one. Points.
Look,
it's not bad. Trust me.
I'm just saying. All right? Can't blame a man for being fucking cautious in these times. Jeez.
No. Look into the good one.
Aye. And just kind of looks at her.
And she'll maintain eye contact, and she will very pointedly, pull in her lip and bite it. She bites it hard. And, yeah. She'll spend a point of quit. Take herself a little looky-loo. Sights are always coincidental. Continuing. Spending more quint. Didn't need it. That's enough. So she flicks on some prime sight. And just kind of takes a good look at him for a second. There'll be a moment of obviously kind of just staring into his eyes. Yeah, flicks between them. And then after a couple moments of concentration, she'll begin actually kind of looking him up and down properly. Seeing that he is, in fact, according to Prime, a fucking mage. Go figure. Do you know if he has any other weird, wonky effects on him that might show up to Prime sight?
I shouldn't have.
Okay. And I mean, she's not going to be able to see. I assume you're describing his avatar, which is something I don't think she'll be able to see with Prime sight. And so, yeah, it's only going to last for, what? With one success into duration, like a turn or so.
Well, funny you should say that.
Hmm?
Because I got thrown off by this too. So basically, one of the optional rules that's active in this venue, and I'm sure someone can correct me if I'm wrong, is the optional dividing successes rule. And so, okay, so as far as I understand, there's a rate of base successes you need to kick off the spell that usually directly correlates to the level of spell you're trying to kick off.
Mm-hmm.
So in this case, it's a level 1 spell.
Okay.
It's a 1 success effect. Now, additionally, you need to slap some duration on it. And under the optional dividing successes rule, basically each additional success beyond the base successes may be spent on one of the following bonuses. And now we're going down to duration here because I'm assuming you put duration on it.
Mm-hmm.
1 success under this rule equals 1 scene.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yeah.
That shit's up. So be it. Ominous Dominus. Either way, she takes a second to kind of look him over. Shrugs, glances aside at Kevin. Not showing up on the vanilla shit. Whatever it is.
Okay. So I'm gonna make some wild assumptions. Without getting into any deep philosophy, in all likelihood, what you're describing is a thing that's literally a part of you.
Like, that furrows his brow a bit.
It's what's the closest? I'm trying to put this as clear cut as I can. It's like your soul.
That's pretty funny.
Like I said, I didn't want to dump a bunch of philosophy on you.
No. It's you know what? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm just laughing to myself. Of course it would. Oh, all right. That's cool. I guess.
Down the line, if you still want people to make sure there's other things that can be done, but right now this is about the edge of what we can do and what we're guessing based on that.
Don't want that. That is cool. That is cool. That's cool for now. I will see later on if it causes me some fucking issues. If it does cause me some fucking issues, don't you worry. You're getting some help with this shit. Last thing I want is fucking pest control.
No, and actually, I think about it for what it's worth. When Morgan loses interest and goes back to eating, there is no injury to her lip at all, where she clearly like bit through the skin. It's just gone.
Just like, ooh.
It knitted itself together almost immediately.
Damn. Well, what do you fucking do? Seems like y'all got your shit handled.
I fake it convincingly.
I see. Fake it till you make it. All right. I get it.
You get some finger gun.
I dig it, dog. Don't you worry about it, girl.
I know what I want. I'm going for it. Everything else is kind of coincidental, isn't it?
Coincidence. I see more collateral. If you're being that fucking straight-minded, jeez. All right. Look, I ain't here to fucking judge. Now, you do you, girl. I ain't gonna get in front of that. I mean, if you're looking for that bear to wrestle, I'm sure he'll come find you.
Looking for that what?
That bear to wrestle.
She grins again. Always with the bear. Why a bear?
Girl, you need to watch a fucking movie. Watch that shit. You'll understand.
She kind of glanced over to Kevin like, do you get what the fuck he's talking about?
Kevin shrugs.
Well, at least I'm not alone.
What? Come on, Kevin. I trusted you.
Look, I don't watch a lot of movies.
All right, no. You know what? You know what? Y'all people gotta educate yourselves. What you gonna do? All right, what you gonna do? You gonna get yourself some snacks? Cause Jesus, little girl, you're gonna need some snacks. You sit yourself down, get real comfy. Get real comfy. You're gonna put on the Revenant. You're gonna wash the shit out of that, cause that's you, girl. That's you trying to wrestle that fucking bear. Collateral.
I'll have to give it a look. I'll see if Callie has it. Or Collins.
Look, fucking make a family out of it. You all sit down. You all sit down with your snacks. You watch the fuck out of that shit. That's a good fucking movie. Won an Oscar for that shit. Took him long enough, piece of shit.
I did, didn't it? You did.
Don't worry, Kevin. I'll wingman for you.
Oh, please do.
Before this goes any further, it looks as though in the race of life, Kevin has finished his obscene amount of food before Morgan. He has now moved on to the dangerous experiment of sometimes drinking the orange juice and sometimes drinking the coffee. 2 drinks enter. 1 heartburn leaves.
I was about to say. That's a lot of acid there, buddy.
It's kind of as this sight is shown in front of him. Kevin with orange juice in one side of the mouth and burning hot lava coffee in the other. They're just kind of drinking them both simultaneously as Morgan begins shoveling more and more food into her mouth. Just like, huh?
I'm not gonna lie. Even Morgan kind of gives Kevin the side eye for alternating between acidic drink and acidic drink. Just like, man, it's written across her face.
What?
He's gonna live a life of regret.
It's fine.
Well, you're going to feel that in a few hours. I can tell you that for a fact.
Probably.
It's either to be in your stomach or down below, but fucking jeez, man. Take a break.
Are you just a masochist? Grinning.
I wouldn't say so, no.
Kevin, you're going to be pissing lava.
Are you sure? Leans in a little bit. Still grinning.
Lava, Kevin. Lava. I'm talking about that shit.
Just give me a minute.
Like, dog. Look, you ever had gonorrhea? It's like gonorrhea.
I
Pissing.
can't say that
Look.
I ever have.
Piss and fire. That's what you going to be if you keep drinking like that.
Okay. But no, I'm certain that I do not meet the requirements for masochism, as you so put it.
Well, that's a shame. Slumps back into her seat, immediately leaving his bubble. Refocusing on this hash browns.
I mean, if you want to get some real real fucking buzz, I can hook you up. I can hook you up real good.
I'll be
Eyebrow
fine.
perk.
I am just saying. You look like you need that fucking buzz. Coffee and OJ down at one. Like I said, it's gonorrhea in the making.
I assure you both, I'll be fine.
All
Not
right.
laughing. I am.
All right.
You know, come to think of it, actually. You got a calling card there, buddy?
Well, of course I do. He reaches in his hoodie, pulls out a business card, because yes, he has business cards. And it's just a black business card with a number in white. And he just slides it across.
Yep, she'll take it up. She'll salute him with it. And then she'll shove it in her pocket. Not necessarily my thing. But Collins, he might need a little something from you here and there. Come to think of it.
Oh, girl, let me tell you right now, I can move, and I got anything and everything. Apart from this new cult shit, of course. I understand it went away from there. I need that white gold, that beautiful Mary Jane. Don't you worry, girl. I got plenty.
As long as you've got cocaine.
Modus always provides the white gold.
Make sure Collins knows that he can give you a call.
Ain't that right? Bitch, I'm like gold dust. Just gotta sprinkle it around.
Hmm. His daddy do have a liking for it. As to my understanding. Good way
Well,
to
there
keep
you
him
go.
happy.
There you go. Simple. You let your buddy know you can give me a call if you need some good shit.
Absolutely.
Alright.
Have you, And she kind of raises a finger and taps it alongside the one good eye. You figured out how to turn on your blinkers yet?
Girl, do I look like I'm fitted with headlights?
Oh, you are.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Well, I don't know where your particular skill set lies. But the next time you get a patch, look at it real hard. Look at it real good. And know that you want to know exactly what's in it. Bet you could turn your blinkers on. That'd be a damn useful thing for you to be able to do.
Alright, okay. I mean, I'll stare it down real good. All right. I don't know what the fuck I'm expecting.
You put enough focus into it. If you've got the right leanings for it, you'll know exactly what's in that brick. You'll know if they cut it with anything.
Look, that's for me to worry about. As the man who walks the streets, the dangers that it holds, bringing people their sweet, sweet juice. That's me for worry about.
She just kind of raises and spreads her hands. That's, surrender, that's all you. I just know one of those dangers, at least from what I hear, is getting ripped off. Could do yourself a good. Just saying. But yeah, that's all you.
Trust me, girl, I've been at this a long time. Lotus knows all the tricks in the books by now. Or the fucking conventional one. Anyway, I don't know what the fuck's going on with all this spooky shit. Don't worry. Won't take me long.
Don't imagine it will.
You goddamn right it won't. Now anyway, seeing as I've finished my royal sandwich, and I got a place to be, and I got things to do. Now it's always good talking, John. Kevin, my brother, my man. He holds his fist out.
He will, in fact, receive the fist bump.
My man. And he, just kind of tips the cap a little bit. See you around.
See you around, Modus.
Sure we will.
Yeah, you will. As he full on, sagged pants, gangster walks out. It's like, yeah, you can even see the gun kind of like hanging a little bit.
And when Modus is gone, Kevin will look at Morgan.
There's a blink in his direction because someone is seeking eye contact.
I worry about him.
As much as I think that she is not the brightest crayon in the box, you might consider shoving him towards Lottie.
Thought crossed my mind. It kept getting pushed back. There's just so much on our plate. But you're right. It's important.
Shouldn't be too hard to get him in the same place at the same time.
Maybe harder for me. I don't carry a cell phone.
She just kind of looks at him and blinks. And there's a long pause before she says simply, "What?"
Just looks at her like, I just don't.
How the hell do you ever know what's going on?
I have a way of being where I need to be, and when I don't know something, I get out on the street and I walk where I have to walk and I talk to whoever I have to talk to.
What happens when some shit goes down and Boss Man needs you to come back to, hell do they call that place? Your happy temple?
The Temple of 1,000 Happinesses.
What happens when he needs you to come back and you're wandering around without a phone?
Either he gets a hold of me, or more times than not, one of his people gets a hold of me, and we go back.
There's an eyebrow quirk and finally kind of a helpless shrug. If you say so. At least have a landline? I don't know, fucking hotel room? A house?
If you call the temple and ask for me, sooner or later you will get me.
She finally just reaches over and pats the back of his hand as she begins tossing the remaining sandwiches and hash browns into a bag to take along. You know, there are full-blown seniors living more in the present than you are right now. I feel the need to make that clear.
It's a point that's been made before.
She kind of shrugs. Not my call. It's a shame. I bet Callie would have liked to get your number. Grin.
I imagine that if she kind of swallows, but he's not drinking anything.
I mean, if you want to go, if you want her to go through the operator to make a booty call, I suppose that's on you.
That is, I think
She's so...
that if there's a need of my presence for whatever reason from her for me.
Oh, I see why you two hit it off. She pats his cheek again as if he's the most adorable thing she's ever seen in her life.
If that is a thing that will happen for reasons, then I'm sure that things will happen to make that happen.
Oh, it'll happen. Don't you worry.
I had
She likes you. Leans in for that one.
That's I would hope so. That seemed evident.
And because it does have to be said, at least once by one of us. Be nice to her, or I'll hurt you. Smile.
I endeavor to. I just... Why does that need to be said?
I mean, it just does. It's a cursory warning.
She's only ever been hospitable. Pleasant to me, even.
Of course she has.
I see no reason to be rude or mean, I guess is the way you would put it.
Good on you, Kevin.
He looks so lost right now.
She's still just kind of piling things into the bag, folding down the top and standing herself up. Well, I guess I'm bringing back breakfast. Can't make Tollins cook every morning. Though he does seem very fond of that apron.
You should encourage him to wear things, because things come off the pan for like no reason, and that hurts.
Yeah, but that's what the apron's for, and the view is phenomenal.
Okay.
And she and her catty smile will turn towards the door. I don't suppose you mean to come back to Callie's with me?
I mean, it's been very recent. I don't know if perhaps she would like space from a person she does not know well.
You know what? I will let you two puzzle that out. Until next time, we have breakfast, Kevin. It's been a delight.
I will, I'll see you around.
Gets the little finger waggle. And she will head out the door.
And then it was Kevin. His orange juice is gone. Coffee's part way. Well, coffee. It's just you and me. You're not going to grill me about my recent activities, are you? Are you? He like mutters to himself. Thought not. Piss and fire. Get on my level. Watchers, thank you for watching. players, thank you for playing. And we'll see you next time on, on another edition. On another edition of Darkness in Dublin, Mage Venue.